Hello, this is Bad from Elliott Wave. How's it going? Welcome to this special video for 1,000 subs. First of all, I gotta say thank you to all of you subscribed. You really helped me grow the channel. It's been an awesome ride, and I hope you'll stay along with the rest of the journey. And for those of you who are not subscribed, well, what are you waiting for? Hit the bell button and join us along. So today I want to make a special video. I want to kind of give back to you guys since you helped me along the journey, and I want to show you my real count on the Nasdaq, my whole count on the Nasdaq, so that you can get a overview of what could be happening in the Nasdaq and what we could expect in the middle to long term future. So I mean 6 to 7 months to 3 years. So let's dig into the video. Don't forget to leave any comments if you have questions or you want to know more. And remember, I also am a mentor in a great community, VVS Academy. The link is in the description. I'm always open to any kind of question you guys have. So let's dig into the video. So as you can see, the Nasdaq, what we really need to care about is at the end of 1985 when we started to have some decent price action. So from there until 2000, which was of course kind of what is called the tech bubble, we can count 5 ways up of cycle degree to complete high degree wave 1 of cycle degree, marked up in blue. So assuming we have a bottom in 2002, and as you can see, we have 3 ways down into wave A, triangle into wave B, and then down again for wave C. From there we can count 5 ways up into cycle wave 1, which possibly ended on November 2007, to then go back down for the famous subprime bubble of 2008. Now from there, 2008 until now, we've had a massive rally to the upside, which makes sense because we should be in a third of a third. And as we know in the Elliott Wave theory, here's a great nugget: the third of a third is oftentimes the most aggressive move to the upside or downside, in this case, of course, to the upside in a trend. So when we are in a wave 3 of wave 3, we will usually see a very sharp and aggressive move, in this case, to the upside. So from there, we can have, so if we want to split this wave 3 in subwaves, of course, on 1 degree, so primary degree, which are represented from the black ones, we can have 1 and 2, up in 3 until 2018, and then let me take you to the daily from now on. 2018, we've had what is called a flat correction. In this case, a running flat, where we have the mission move down to wave A to end at the end of 2018, and then 3 ways up into wave B. So the high, the top of 2020 before the COVID crash, was not an impulsive move, yet it was corrective. It was part of wave B. Now, as you can see here, we have 3 ways into wave B. So we have up in A, triangle in B, and then up again into wave C on 1 less degree. And then what is represented as the COVID lows, the COVID crash, was nothing but a wave C. Now, from the March 2020 lows, we can count 5 ways up into possibly intermediate wave 1, down for 2, and let me take you to the 195-minute chart, so half a trading day. We've had 1 and 2, up in 3, triangle into wave 4 to complete on May 2021, and now we're possibly near the end of wave 3, which will complete intermediate wave 3 of intermediate degree. So what should you expect next? When for the short term, so weeks to 1 to 2 months the most, we could expect the beginning of this wave 4. After that, of course, another wave 5, and possibly we could be near a major top, because this intermediate wave 5 can complete this primary wave 5, which will complete high degree cycle wave 3, which, to be honest, I lost because we zoom in too much. Here it is. So what does that mean? Well, if this count is correct, what that means is that maybe sometime during 2022, we will correct the entire move up since 2008. And trust me, you will see that if that happens, you will see how massive that correction could that be, and that could take us back near the COVID 2020 lows. Because here's another Elliott Wave nugget. A wave 4 will usually end near the wave 4 on one less degree. So red wave 4, cycle wave 4 should end near the wave 4 on one less degree. Primary wave 4, which is ended with the COVID lows. So this of course would be a massive move down, and usually when we have such move down, we have a catalyst. So there's many people out there just trading news, many trade technicals, some trade both. To be honest, I'm very a technical guy. I don't even look at news. I don't look what the Fed is doing. I don't look if there's any dividends of a major stock listed in the Nasdaq coming up soon. What I do is I look at the waves. Now, sometimes I get rumors about Fed meetings, all these institutions. And to be honest, they help. Sometimes you can get an overview of what's happening depending on what these guys are going to decide. But my point is, to get such a massive move down, we need a catalyst, which, to be honest, of course, I cannot predict the future in that way because I cannot know what is going to happen next in terms of social environment and all these kind of things. I believe it's impossible. You can try to guess. You can try to guess that the Fed is going to stop printing money. Hopefully not. We may get into some kind of war. Once again, I hope that it's not the case. Or some kind of these things. Hopefully, if it is going to be, it's going to be an economical reason, not a social one, if you know what I'm saying. But of course, the future is the future. It's quite useless trying to predict it. What we can do is we try to count our waves and see what we could expect next and what could happen. So, assuming I'm wrong, what could happen is I can see two other scenarios. The entire move up since the COVID lows was nothing but a wave 1 of this wave 5. So now we expect a pullback in 2, which could be a buying opportunity, and then 3, 4, 5 to complete this wave 5, and of course I do wave 3. So that was just bias time. Of course, the correction will come at some point. This wave 4 of cycle degree will come. So this alternates with just bias time. Otherwise, what could happen is the low of super cycle wave 2 is right here, and we have just completed wave 3 of super cycle degree, and that actually is kind of worse because if we have a top here and all these waves need to be moved 1 degree higher, then we should expect a super cycle wave 4, which yet it is possible that will still take us to the COVID lows, because if we would break this high, we would have invalidation, wave count invalidation. So still pretty much the same scenario, just of a different degree. So this would predict that we have one last move up, and then we would retrace the entire cycle, which started in 1985. Otherwise, and I'm going to stick to this choice for now, we could be near the top soon, wave 4, which could take a couple of years to form, like to develop, and maybe a few months to a year to actually happen, and then one last move up into wave 5. So I'm very curious to know what you guys think about this count. If you have any other technical analysis you use that could see that happening, or if you're more of a fundamental trader or investor, I'm very curious to know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to miss out on these updates. Let's get together to 10,000 subs. Once again, thanks for the 1,000 subs. I really appreciate that you guys appreciate my work. And if you do appreciate my work, don't forget to leave a like. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.